Hello, dear Cancer. Welcome back. This is A from High Vibes Tarot, and this is your June 2023 Sun, Moon, Rising sign, and Venus general reading for the sign of Cancer. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message is the one for you. But I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. What is this idea that you are sitting on right now, dear Cancer? You have appeared right in the middle of your reading and your core energy, the Chariot, having that willpower and to victory, wanting something so bad that it's not a new idea. It's something that you have been planning on for the longest time, and now you want to somehow wield that wand and do something about it, take action on something, and you know that you would succeed. The universe is also telling you right now that there seems to be victory is upon you, and whatever it is that you are sitting on right now, just take action on that and you would succeed. I am not really sure about that because let's get more cards about that. I apologize for that background noise because you might be doing this out of spite. For some of you, you'll be doing this out of resentment, out of bitterness, or out of just an impulse. So laying the burden down. For some of you, you could be doing this because this has been something that is bothering you. But you don't care about plan of action. You don't care about the consequences. You just want to charge forward and do something about it. It's almost as if wanting to confront or finally deal with the elephant in the room once and for all. It's almost as if freeing yourself and letting go of that burden that has been haunting you for the longest time. But there seems to be a lack of clarity. But whatever the situation is, you're coming from a sense of maturity, coming from that sense of I have to do this now, that willpower and that confidence, that self-trust that you have to do it now. It's now or never. Whether or not everything is unclear, I have to do it now. Perhaps this could also be coming from a lack of purpose, a lack of clarity about what the situation would entail or the consequences. But right in the middle of those two swords here, dilemma, if we may put it that way, a burden, a dilemma, something that you have not taken action for the longest time. Whatever that situation is, in the middle of that is this Chariot. This is finding the middle ground, or finding the maturity to move forward, to move past those hurdles, and to get out of a situation that has been burdening you for the longest time. However, when the situation has calmed down, you run the risk, dear Cancer, of going back to where it was before. So be mindful that you are not going back. It's almost as if let's say if this is a relationship situation, perhaps you are leaving the situation behind, calling it quits, but like a month after, you would regret it and you will go back to where it was before. Perhaps that's why I mentioned a while ago that this may be coming out of impulse, may be coming out of bitterness. So be mindful that that is not your intention for taking action as far as the situation is concerned, because you run the risk of going back and regretting your decision as you move forward. What else? What do we want to know about Cancer situation right here? Okay, getting out of that analysis paralysis, finally making a decision, finally making a choice. So be mindful that your confusion is taking the best of you. If this is something that you really want to pursue right now, be mindful that you are there's a push and pull, or three steps, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. So if you are doing it now, trust yourself and trust the magic of new beginnings, if I may put it that way. A new beginning, as far as this, a new idea has been presented to you by the universe. So It seems like you are in the you are at you have the capacity to make things happen, but giving yourself much time to think on it will just allow you to push back and to doubt your self, and whatever it is that you are trying to manifest, the best enemy that you could give yourself is self-doubt. Once you start doubting yourself, you take away that gift, that manifestation out of your hands. So be attuned to the energy of this chariot here, um, driving forward, steering the ship as if with full confidence. Could also be full throttle. Be mindful that your emotions are not getting in the way. This could also mean your mom or an older figure, a female figure, is meddling with your affairs. This could also be a lack of empathy, or you're doing it out of anger, out of spite, and not actually from emotional maturity. I mean, when I was talking about maturity a while ago, it could be maturity in a sense that it's ripe for you to take action. Uh, a grace and maturity emotionally, that's something that you could determine. Not something for me to guess. I can't guess feelings. Cards. Okay, be mindful that you are not arguing your way through getting this. It's almost as if you are ripe to take action, ripe to move forward, to charge forward. In fact, you're very confident to do so. But if you are stepping on others just so you could get what you want, that may bring you, or that will give a chance for failure. Be mindful that you're not doing this because somebody has hurt you and you would want to take revenge. Okay, a windfall of money could be in your midst. This could be an investment. This could be diversifying your business. This could also be taking in a new job, or this could also be building a business or setting up a business. I mean, you could be employed at a corporate or at a corporation, and you have been thinking for the longest time building a business or being an entrepreneur, and so you would dip your toes, and right now you are ripe to make it happen, and the universe is gifting you or telling you that you have the confidence and you have what it takes to make it happen. Just be mindful that you are prepared for some heartache, perhaps some loss, business loss or some financial loss. And be mindful also, as I've mentioned, be mindful that you're hurting people in the process, and just tune into your heart and be mindful that you are being less empathetic of others as you pursue this goal moving forward. You're giving birth to something new. Could also be having a child, but I strongly feel that this has something to do with a thought, an idea. Could be a business idea that you have been sitting on. Do not wait for favorable conditions to come. Thrive, learn to thrive in uncertainty. And you don't have to get the answers now before you take action. You are very much right for it to take action. Just be mindful that you are in control of your emotions, that you are not arguing, that you are not stirring conflict. Your cards are showing that conflict is upon you. I mean, I'm not saying that somebody would fight you off or you would argue with someone, but most of your cards here, you have here fives, conflict. business conflicting ideas, and perhaps the board, you may be in argument with the board, in argument with family members, just because you want to make this decision or just because you want to make things happen. Be mindful that you are not hurting yourself in the process. At the same time, you are not hurting others in the process, because and be mindful also that you're not doing it your way or the highway. I mean, you are the chariot. Victory is upon you. You have already mastered that steering that chariot or driving it forward, or you have already mastered it somehow, having a relationship with your tools, with your equipment. You already know this thing. You already know how to run this. You are confident, you're equipped, and the universe is saying that you are about to manifest this. However, be mindful that you are only listening to yourself and that you are steering conflict or perhaps pushing whatever it is that you want to happen. This is my idea. This has to happen right here, right now. I don't care about your strategy. What needs to happen right now is my strategy. Be mindful that you are stepping on others' toes, and be mindful that you are making a choice out of spite, out of anger, or out of vengeance, simply because somebody may have hurt you in the past. So you are Cancer, you have a tendency to be passive aggressive, so be mindful that you are channeling that energy of passive aggressiveness, just so you could get what you want. Okay, one last card. If you are wondering whether you would thrive in uncertainty, you don't have to know that right now. You just have to trust. To trust uncertainty, and to trust that the sun will shine tomorrow. You have here the moon card. Somebody is not sure. Something is uncertain here, but the universe is telling you that it's time for you to do it. It's time for you to make a choice. It's time for you to connect, to find that connection with people who would help you in the long run, and to build a lasting connection, perhaps from your business partners, from people whom you have had an argument with in the past. Perhaps these are the people who would help you to make this vision come true. Okay, so what do we want? What is our advice for our dear Cancer? If somebody may have hurt you in the past, be mindful that you are not asking help from them. You're being prideful or not asking help from them simply because they have hurt you in the past. Who knows that these people would be the same people who would help you? Okay, strike that balance. Practice some lightheartedness and not be too serious. I mean, there is uncertainty right here as you traverse a path of the unknown. You don't know what would happen. You don't know if you would fail. You don't know if you would be successful in traversing that path. So just balance lightheartedness with levity, and strike that balance in all terms that you would have to do moving forward. Okay, continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. Dear Cancer, it seems like a career reading for you, dear Cancer. A business idea is upon you. So I hope to see you next time, and please subscribe if you want to be updated with more readings such as this. One more oracle card for you is in the link in the description box below. Okay, so thank you for being here. My name is A, and see you soon. Bye-bye.